Greetings, I'm Linda Pence-Gunter with Beyond Nuclear, and this is the update. From April 26, 1986 until today, we have been living with, and for many of us pushing back against, a prevailing false narrative about the Chernobyl nuclear power plant accident, which happened on that day. 35 years later, we are still contending with the big lie that almost no one died as a result of the explosion of the Unit 4 reactor. Well, maybe a few people died, goes the lie, 34 or even 45 liquidators. Nothing could be further from the truth, but unearthing that truth has been an uphill challenge. There are major forces at work, not the least of which is the International Atomic Energy Agency suppressing those truths. But there are faces to this story, real people who lived through the hell at the time or who are dealing with its poisonous legacy still today. How to tell those stories? That's the question we asked when, along with Greater Manchester and District C&D, the nuclear-free local authorities, and Chernobyl Children's Project UK, we decided to set up an event to try to answer it. On Sunday, April 25th, we invite you to join us as we explore what it was like to live through the Chernobyl disaster, and we found 4 fascinating guests to give life to those stories. We will open with a reading by renowned UK actor and activist Maxine Peake from Voices from Chernobyl, the oral history of a nuclear disaster, titled Chernobyl Prayer, a Chronicle of the Future in the UK. The book, by journalist Svetlana Alexievich, which won her the Nobel Prize in Literature, chronicles the personal eyewitness accounts of 500 people. Their records are the lived reality, contradicting the propaganda that downplays the disaster's effect on those who experienced it firsthand. In his first and breakout novel, All That Is Solid Melts into Air, Dara McKeon brings to vivid life on the page people he only imagined. But their stories are steeped in reality, drawn from a number of sources, including Alexievich's book. It's a moving and lyrical account of the lives of those either directly or indirectly involved in the accident's aftermath, including a Moscow doctor sent to Chernobyl to help the sick and a young farm boy evacuated from Gomel in Belarus. Historian Kate Brown shattered that false almost no one died narrative about Chernobyl with her exhaustively researched landmark book, Manual for Survival, A Chernobyl Guide to the Future. Able to read research documents in their native language, Brown uncovered information and a cover-up that shows widespread and enduring suffering as a result of the disaster. Linda Walker, winner of the 2018 Nuclear Free Future Award, runs Chernobyl Children's Project UK, bringing humanitarian aid to the children of Belarus, the world's worst affected country by the nearby Chernobyl disaster. Linda realized that while bringing children and eventually their mothers out of Belarus for a much-needed radiation respite was incredibly important, so was getting medical supplies into the country. The children and families she helps represent the faces of those who continue to suffer. The pro-nuclear pundits pontificating heartlessly from their atomic ivory towers don't know any of the people our authors and activists will describe during our April 25th event. They don't want to know them, because if they were to look into the faces of the people in the books by Alexievich and Brown, or as represented by McKeon, or as hugged and held by Walker, their big lie would crumble. We all need to tell these stories and turn the Chernobyl narrative around. We hope you will join us to do that. You can find the registration information in the notes accompanying this video on YouTube, or see the article, Living with Chernobyl, on the Beyond Nuclear International website, where you can also find the link to register. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time and at our online event on April 25th.